just a bad...
Looky here, looks like we got ourselves a hero. Mercy!
Alright, we're going to do the quest in Windhelm to get all the bonuses and the money, and then we continue the civil war. Grease alchemy. Look. How many points we have? 2. I think I'm going to put some points in enchant. Well, actually no. I don't want to waste random points. But it would be nice to be able to recharge weapons. I also forgot to add the toggle enchantment mod. I have some flickering issues I'm noticing on the texture. There is some Z-Pike, I think, happening in some places. Nothing too bad, but it is happening. Alright, so the next part is Stony Creek Cave. I don't know why I have Alcibun active. Queen. Oh shoot, the sword is enhancing. Yeah, no, yeah, no, fam. We keep this. The sword stays there, my friend. I'm not going in there. Yeah, no. Let's. Let's go. So we do this quest, then we continue the Civil War quest line. And then we'll see. I don't have a plan on when to get the Soul Harvester, to be honest. Not at the moment. Nor Vice Axe. We need to get both, actually. I would like to have both. By the end game, I assume the Soul Harvester is going to be much stronger. But not until I have more souls. So, LaLaLand has one of my favorite mods. It's a simple quality of life mod, but it's so good.
Wares and weapons.
It's the
All
mod
for
that
sale
makes
at
it so
fair
that you cannot
prices.
steal until you are, unless you are like sneaking. I love that mod because it prevents doing stupid things. Alright, let's go towards Stony Creek. Look at those snowberries. I changed OBS. They should stream a bit better now. You should see all the colors. I'm increased the color range. So the color should be less mute at the moment compared to yesterday. I also increased the bitrate from 10,000 to 25,000. It will probably have some effect on my ability to stream, but for now it seems like everything is alright. Let me know if it's slow or if it looks like it's choppy on your side. My side is fine for now. Also, I said it yesterday, I say it again. Community shader looks amazing. It looks really good, especially the grass and I don't know, everything.
What are your thoughts on this? My cousin disappeared one night. Some say the Talmor family.
I can't believe we are on the Talmor side. I mean, no encounter here. Also, I added my mod that makes gold weightless because I'm tired of being worried about the weight of the gold that I'm bringing with me. It's I never understood the idea behind that. So if you're wondering why the carry weight is less than yesterday, that's the reason. Gold is weightless, so you see there is a quiver, but there is no gold. Alright, let's mark Mid-Zolf and then we go Stone Creek. Let's go. Also, I'm going to avoid Craig's Lane. I don't need to do that when there is nothing inside. We're going straight to Lost Knife. Like, do only the quest that we got. Oh wow, this looks awesome. Yeah, I really like this style of architecture. This looks really good. Yeah, again, I say yesterday, I say it again. On the metal side, I think community shaders just nailed it. It's so good, looks so good. Let's go. I didn't find a solution for interiors, but I have, yeah, I think I fixed it. The problem was that I didn't have HDR active properly. Well, actually, no, I did have it. I didn't have the drivers working, let's put it in this way. So now I don't have the promise of yesterday. I can see inside the dungeons. So the problem was always...
I have enough of you. God, no! Ah!
Tell you what,
You start running.
That was
Victory's
my
yours, I
potion.
suppose.
Alright. Let's go. Yeah. The lightning is fixed. I'm happy that that was the problem. Also recalibrated it so I can see better in the night. Let's take invoke wolf. You never know. We're healing, as you can see on the bottom left, because we have the kuras, and once I'll use some alchemy, I will get some pretty good regeneration going on. I think 1.5 or 2 health per second easily. Yeah, looks much better, guys. We fixed it. We fixed the internals. It was HDR all along. Looks good. Looks so good now. Alright. Lost knife. It's the third last one, and I don't have a way to open locks. Dang it. I don't want to invest in lockpick. The problem is that I don't need lockpick. Because I can always buy, like, we don't need money to buy anything else, really. So buying lockpick is just a natural way of spending money for this character.
I signed on because I couldn't watch the Stormcloaks tearing everything apart. And not
Take a look.
my family disagrees with my choice.
Hmm. You know what? We want to get lockpick. We want to add the crafting. So let's get this so that I can make. Yeah.
What do you need?
I'm not going to use it now, but what I can do is I can buy Brondum and steel, and then I can make apprentice lockpicks for Lost Knife. Oh man, this looks so good now. Use HDR all along. Please configure on my side. Which also means there is another mod list that I completely misjudged, because I had the same issue when it was HDR. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh hey. How you doing, man?
All right, hand over your valuables. Nice. I'm not gonna ask again.
Good as dead.
partner, we can make more quests too. If you're a best race and you get lucky, that guy appears a couple of times, you can always make the Sabercat versus too. I mean, at this point, Sabercats are not really a problem for this build, but you know, it's still nice to get it like this without doing anything. Without lifting a finger. Bandits. They aggro thunder now.
Please don't kill me! I love
There were 3 of them though. There were 4 of them. So one is there, the one running. Where is the 4th one? The archer.
I cannot best
Or
you.
like Alright. It's fine, let's all get closer to thunder. They don't have a forge. No. They don't have a forge. No. Okay, it was here. So what's the closest forge? I cannot go to Lost Knife without open locks. Is there in Lost Knife a forge? No. Well, I don't have a choice. We need to teleport to a place that has it and then come back. This sucks. Waste of food and time. Let's go.
was that?
Now ain't this a surprise?
Enough of this!
You puny weak.
What did I pick that gave me heavyweight issues? Was it the ingredients? Oh shoot. Yeah, I need to install a patch for ingredients. I cannot go around with 1.3 carry weight penalty for that. Alright.
What was that?
Are you prepared to die? Just stick.
Trying really hard to get killed today. What did I take? That is so heavy. Shield. Yeah.
What was that?
Yep, disregard everything I said yesterday. It was an HDR problem. I can definitely see now inside the dungeons. This looks really good now. Man! If I knew Anyway. Let's get this. And the non-greater side is done. Shit, every ingot though is heavy.
What are you waiting for? I know you want to kill me. Now's your chance.
Is someone there?
I shot. It was a lot of damage.
Time to end this little game.
I'll get you.
True lords never.
Stab you in the back.
You won't get the best of me.
You think you can take me?
Okay, maybe they are very shiny, their armors. I don't know.
Everybody pushes me around.
That delay.
I'll raise a cup to your grave.
Yeah, what if you attack me before the fight is over? Come on, dude, what the hell are you doing? I don't know, sometimes he's not aggressive for some reason. He's dumb because he should be super aggressive with the defenses he has. He shouldn't be waiting. Alright. Easy enough. Yeah, this looks so good now. I can see much better. It was definitely an HDR problem. Good to know for the future, and also for next time I test a mod list that I use as CS, because that's what probably caused so many issues for me. No. Alright, game. Sure. Alright, we got it. Let's get the 45 health, let's get the key. Even if we don't need it. Get the money. Well, let's go. Alright, so now we go Windal. Get all the bonuses we gain from the various quests, and then we go to Generatorials to get the second part of the Civil War quest line. Hey, what? I should also go to Dunstar now and get the quest for the ring. If it's in Forsaken Cave, I don't think I can get it. But if it's in Shrouded Grove, I can try. It may be doable. Ah, actually, let me check. Is this working? Yes.
Come on. Just stoke the fire, take a seat, and get the cold out.
May the god here.
Okay, some movement speed.
Fine.
Could have done also his quest actually. How do you think about it?
Before I came.
Alright, we got the 3% avoid damage. Some experience. Let's go to Dunstar.
Looking to hire a boat? Where you headed? Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
She's leaving.
No, I don't have anything for bad dreams, so don't ask.
8. Let's wait until tomorrow morning when she's open. Or not. Come on. I mean... You're kidding. Okay.
The mortar pestle makes potions. No, I don't have anything for bad dreams, so don't ask.
No, it
The
doesn't have
mortar
the
and
quest.
pestle has cures for
I
every...
need to get the sword before I can get the ring. Because it doesn't have the quest that touches that... Oh, shoot. Ah, that sucks so much. Whatever. It's fine, we just lost we will play without the ring for the vast majority of the game, I guess. I'm not going in as with this build anytime soon. I need magic protection. Yeah, I can get it through, I guess,
Controlling the pit.
potions, but still.
Excellent work, soldier. I have to admit, I had my doubts it even existed. We have it on good. This missive should convince him. Be aware, soldier. These documents contain sensitive intelligence for the Jarl's eyes only.
May the god... Well, for now. Now, I believe you have some business to conclude with my court wizard.
No, I need to do to start the main quest to do this, but oh my god.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Yeah, it's not going to happen very soon that I'm going to fight. I don't know. Oh, actually, what am I doing? I can just eat them. Right, this will, yeah, I can just eat stuff. Fair enough. Just be careful to not get intoxicated. Cluster. Ectoplasm. Vessels, no. No. Galaxy. The mirror root. Mirror root is damage. No. Yes. Alright. Fair. We got some burning oils. Let's keep it. They're not bad. We can always use those. Let's also map this, even if it's probably very low. Because, yeah. Alright, so we need to do... Even if I bring the tablet, I need to do the first dragon. That's not going to happen. We cannot fight him like this. So we are stuck. We cannot continue.
Battleborn, give me your money. I don't have any money.
Do we try Palmer's? Is it time?
Got some looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Not too shabby. Apprentice level work, but solid. Keep at it.
Yeah, I think we need to level up. I could go get the Silver Hand Battle Axe if I want to. The problem is not that. The Silver Hand are doable. The issue is I'm not going to fight the first round like this.
Let me know if you want
I would
anything.
need Irelite to
I think I got
actually
the
be able to kill
I enjoy
them,
this work well enough. Sure thing.
I guess she could do it. Probably she does kill them. But it's kill it. But it's a bit of a risky move. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, I didn't know it was a prerequisite for the Civil War.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
Come on, what the hell? Jug of milk and salt on me.
If you need more food or drink, speak to Hulda.
Do I have one already? Yeah, then let's not do it. Alright, let's try the farmers. There is a very high chance the enemy at the end is going to be a frost one, so we need to be careful. But we do need a new amulet, so we could get some good stuff from the mysterious chest at the end. Well, let's do it. Gotta restore stamina. Do Sabercat. We can do the bandit camps behind Whiterun, and then we go and do some farmers. So yeah, until then, let's not have resist poison necklace on, ring on. I should probably raise stamina a little bit. Again, on level up.
You picked a bad.
Yeah. Wish I could afford the gold.
Me too, buddy. Me too. Yeah, let's take the jug of milk, and then we need the salmon. But no, game, what the hell? This one. I want you to take the money. The money. Thank you. Pinella, we don't need it. What about Amira's root? Amira's root, we don't need it because it's restore health. I need garlic. I desperately need garlic. Oh, balls. I got pushed backward. Let's get away from the archer.
Die, you orc filth.
Or kill. Madame, I let you know that orcs have a rich culture.
I'll try and make this.
Okay. What level? Level 10. Yeah, useful. 76. Okay, let's go. Yo, looking good, man. Yeah. I don't think I can defeat this. I think it's going to do a ton of damage and probably likely paralyze me. If I want to do this fight, I need the guards. When's not coming? man, the different colors of the mushroom. This looks so good. Palmer's cave looks so good. Is it me? It looks so good on my screen. Alright, the mage. This guy can be a problem. Let's see. Alright, this guy can be an issue. We had him in the past being extremely strong and killed us, or almost killed us, so let's see what we are dealing with. But yeah, we can definitely do Farmer, so this opens to, you know, oh wow, that was a lot of, there was no damage at all. The easy one. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! No! I didn't see him coming! No! Come on! We had 22 fire resist And we died because I was halfway through my health. Let me guess, that's the reason. No! I was distracted! I thought it was not there yet. Dude! This was going so well! Oh. Damn. I had fire resist, right? I had what, 22 fire resist? That was a lot of damage. He deleted you from 300 HP to 0 in a single steam burn. What the fuck was that? Oh, what a mistake. I always assume the farmers are the problem because the Centurion, if you just, you know, focus a little bit, is never a problem. And I managed to fuck up the build. No, damn it. This was going so well. Yeah, farmer. Yeah. The king killed the fetish killed my build. It. Oh, this hurts so bad. So, but did he really do that much damage? Well, we lost the build. We lost the build. At level 15, it was going super well. We were steamrolling Palmers, which means I could have easily reached the mid-game and then go Vampire. I had 55 fire resist. I had 55 fire resist. Yeah, I got steamrolled. That's a good one. Yeah, I did. This is the definition of being steamrolled. Man, what a shame, guys. What a mistake on my side. I'm really sorry about that. This hurts, but also was absolutely avoidable. It is a typical mistake. It's like falling down a hill. The same type of mistake. I'm not focused because I think I have it, and then I die like this. Really, really bad. Really, really shame. What do we want to do? I'm not going to remove them manually. It's going to take forever. What do we want to do? Do we try again the same build, or do I do another one, different build? And if a different build, which build? Man. I need my hat to be in the game. I cannot do this. This was a farmer dungeon. I need to be careful in farmer dungeons, regardless of how strong I am. Yeah, I'm going to start. I'm going to restart the game for sure. One sec. Yeah, don't worry. I'll restart. I always restart. I learned the hard way that the Skyrim remembers stuff that shouldn't. We don't have floating damage, right? Floating damage now. So maybe I also. Oh no, I don't remember. I don't know the version of Skyrim. Let's not just install floating damage. Shit. That was bad, guys. That was really bad. Ah, that was so bad. So, do we have a new build that we want to try? I guess we can postpone this one for when I have the. I want to start. I really don't want to play it right now. Oh man. One moment, I'm restarting right now. Sheet apprentice Namira bound weapons. Do a gunslinger build. We've done one, right? Sugar Pond, the fastest caster in the game in Skyrim was a fast caster build. It's super strong. It's probably one of the strongest builds I've ever done in my life. Broken, especially if you go with Skooma. Why Khajiit Apprentice? Oh yeah, this is fixed. Okay, so it was HDR also in this menu. I wasn't expecting to restart anytime soon, so I have no idea what to play. Gunslinger is really good. The problem with Gunslinger is you need to go Mora, and it takes time to get it going. To stack armor ignoring effect. Why you want? Yeah, you don't have to start Mora. You will probably start Akatosh. And then go Mora later on. Or Julianos. Probably Julianos. Khajiit Julianos. Mage. To stack armor ignoring effects. Wow, this really, really hurts. Kajit Apprentice Namira. We've done we've done a Namira build not too long ago, right? Yeah, Centurion can be dangerous, but this was me just being an idiot. It is not a. This wasn't a good fight. It's like me just being an idiot. I'm the only one who thinks this mod list is way too dark out of the box. No, okay. I had this problem. Also, I owe you an apology, Fateless, because you're not seeing it. So let's be clear for everybody in chat. You need to have HDR if you use ACS mod list with HDR active. So this was true for Theo Balduin, and it's true for LaLaLand. Just today, I actually configure my monitor better with HDR, and you don't have the dark dungeons anymore if you have HDR properly installed. That's what's happening. So in general, guys, if you're using a mod list that uses community shaders, and if you go to HDR and it's active, you need to have a monitor that supports it. You need to have it installed in Windows, and you need to have it calibrated in Windows, because otherwise you will see everything either dark or super white, but not correct. It's not how it's intended. An example, you see it immediately when you start this. When you start the character creation, right? This should not be super bright, even with or without lights off. Like, you should see without light off, it should look like you're seeing it on YouTube right now, not brighter. So if in your game you see it much brighter than this, like to the point where it feels not correct, very different from what you're seeing now on YouTube, that means you don't have HDR properly configured. So have a look, and you see that the game will look much better once you fix that. Problem is that this kind of discrepancy, it cannot be shown through a screenshot or on YouTube. Like, only you can see that. So it's very difficult for like Lala. I mean, yesterday actually Lala did help, but Lala cannot like see it, even if you send him a screenshot. Like, it's you need to do it on your side. It's really at the display side. Yeah, let me show you. Stay there. Stay there. Oh, sure, there is my name in that. No, I cannot show you. Anyway, if you go to System, Display HDR, System, Display HDR, when you select your monitor, there is an HDR option. You need to put it to on. Yeah, Windows will tell you that your monitor and your video card supports HDR in video games. That's what you're looking for. after you set these to on, you need to open the Windows HDR calibration, right? And this one doesn't have anything compromising, right? Okay, 1 second. 1 second, 1 second, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this is the HDR calibration, right? After you enable it, you want to click the button Get Started. You need to follow the instruction. It is extremely important that light, dark are properly configured. So what essentially this will do is it will configure blacks, whites, and shades so that they are like they should look like. Like for instance, the left side here is squares. That's the incorrect form. That's incorrect. Like if during the calibration you see it like that, that's incorrect. It should look like the right. And Windows will drive you through the calibration. So if you follow that, then La La Land will look correct. Anything with CS will look correct. So do that part, and you'll see the game will look so much better. And this is for everybody. If you start the game, you open the character creation, and it looks like it's super bright, orangey, like light is coming out of the character, even when you put the lights off. Then you don't have a monitor configured for La La Land. You cannot play, you will have very dark dungeons. And again, just to be clear, if you take a screenshot, this is not going to be visible to Lala or anybody else. Like this thing, you can only debug it yourself with your monitor, right? But it's not correct. If the Ember Shard mine is super dark, like I was complaining yesterday, like an idiot, that's you not having the monitor configured correctly for HDR. It's not the mod list. It's you. The mod list is dark, but not dark like you don't see inside the dungeon. Hey, no problem. And if it still doesn't work, go into the LaLaLand channel, we can help you. There are plenty of people. Fearless here in chat is really good at helping people. He can help. I need a build. I need a build. We could do the mage. What if we do an arcade build? I don't know. I don't like arcade. It's such a meh blessing. Oria we have done, Azura we have done, Boetia. Let's not do any Boetia anytime. Well, actually, we could do the Boetia illusion that I was doing the last time. You know what? Let's have fun, guys. Let's play the Khajiit Gunslinger. So the goal is to get the Spellslinger, or whatever it's called, the FG. Alright? We want to get there. Name him Arthur Mayor. Yeah, let's do that. Wait. There we go. This is an Arthur to me. This is an Arthur to me. We need what color? Blue? Red? I need the cursed color. Let's do. Wait. Let's do. No, come on. Let's not make fun. Let's not make. Let's not do that. Let's do something like. There we go. And I need the high color. We could do a vampire build. We could do a vampire build. This one. Where is it? Arthur. We're done. Meow. Done. Yeah, this is a new mod pack. A couple of days ago, Lala released LaLaLand 6, which is now available to everybody to play. And
approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
I really like LaLaLand in general. Always like LaLaLand, so it's good to see that we got it. You know what? Let's cheat this one.
Which guild are you in? The glorious power of magic shall be yours to command.
Oh, the glorious power of magic is mine, alright. I am the Khajiit. Alright, let's go. Giuliano's Secret of Magic. I don't need. I will sell it anyway. Aider. Where is the? That's a way fondue. 3 Balm of Magica, 1 health, 2 health, 3 health, and not 2. Let's
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course.
I don't want to talk to her.
Welcome to the... I'll give you a brief tour. You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no...
Shut up!
You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
You know what, Mirabelle? Goodbye. No wilderness start, blasphemy, it's the same. Come on. It's not like getting inside the college is difficult.
Just beginning.
Alright.
Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very
So, we're
nature,
going to do Fire Spark Light. Yeah, because we want to do Gunslinger, so fire spells.
dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir,
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some
Yeah, this also looks better, to be honest.
much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about
Alright,
is true
first sign
control. Master.
is going to be mage. Because 20% plus
It takes
speed.
years, if not decades, of
And
practice.
for now, the blessing is going to be Julianos, who will turn into Mora later on. But
what are we
Julianos
waiting
early
for?
on means
Let's
we
get
have
started.
a good 261
Please,
pool of
please.
magic.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Let me
Eagerness
put.
must be
Oh, I
tempered with
don't.
caution, or else
Lala
disaster
doesn't have
is
the
inevitable.
We've only just
D
arrived.
will.
You've no idea what any of
Does
us are
he?
capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you?
Oh no, he has wheeler.
I'll think about it.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Talk with caps lock. Caps lock. Caps lock. Yeah.
Is that so?
see, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down.
What's the cost?
I suppose we
1870
can
per
try something
second.
practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with
Man, playing Khajiit Mage is so fun.
magic.
If you've never done it, it's
I'll
gonna be a
teach you
fix. This is
all
a really
along.
fun way to play the
We'll see if
mage.
can
You don't have
successfully
spell
use it to
power,
block
but
spells,
you have
all
spell
right?
speed.
Would you mind helping me with it? Now, if you...
And the thing is, spell power
Please,
comes at the
just
cost,
opposite
always.
me.
Spell speed, in this particular case, it doesn't.
Cast
Oh, we're
the
so
ward
blue.
spell and split up. Hold still. Excellent work. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic in our history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the room. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside.
Let's go. Alright, we're not going to do Sartal immediately. We can do it later. I want to kill some wood crabs. So we're going to do the wood crab start. Because I can. Let's grab some food so I don't use the fondue. Get the new SMP ropes for the bling. What? Wait, what? Tell me more. Alto wine, aged alto wine. So alto wine, aged alto wine, but we didn't find any food. Oh shoot! All right, we are playing LaLaLand. We don't have food because Lala doesn't leave food around. Right, fair. The author of Vanilla SMP released the Vanilla SMP robes. Or maybe it's already in the mod list. I don't have money. Come on, give me money. Give me enough money to sleep. Nah, we don't need money actually. We can, because we're going to fight mud crabs. I can just sleep here. It's fine. Alright, fine clothes. Blah blah blah. I cannot see it on you. Do I need to run anything to install it? I don't want to make everybody wait for me. Or it's just a matter of dragging and dropping it. There was some.
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
I don't like that we start without a food with Jan as a Khajiit. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it when I'll do it later on. Let's go. But yeah, I want to do it. Definitely want to do it. The whole CS specific robes and armors look amazing. And every release of new things, they look even better. And one of the reasons why I really like CS is the way armors look and robes look and everything look like it's so much better than EMB for me. Can't believe I lost my easy build like the Talos build. Way to go. Hey Jav, welcome. Right, we also need to get to Restoration 30 quickly. So, okay, Destruction 25, get speed, attack speed, and then get Apprentice spell so we can do Bandits. Then probably we go Destruction, Restoration 30. Hello here. But now I've started. No, we started this, so let's try this one. If I die, though, I'm happy to do. I should ask the streamer, the chat, if you have a build you want me to play. Because I have some ideas, but I'm often very. I find it fun and challenging to play builds that are not mine. Like some of the builds I've played in the past were builds from Grid or Goosemasher or other people in chat. It's just fun to get an idea from somebody and try to make it work your own way. If you guys have builds you want me to play, like drop them in chat. I may try one out. I forgot where I was going. This direction, right? There is no more a statue because it's not there, but it's this direction, right? That's the prison. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't know if I would be able to shout for the duration of a Skyrim game. Hours and hours of gameplay with me shouting at the screen. But it's a good one. All right. Oh, shit. I didn't see coming. Yeah, early on this build is a bit slow. We will get there. Give me some time, we'll get there. The only thing I'm a bit annoyed is that I kind of trigger everybody. That wasn't intended, but... I'm trying to make it two-hand. It's not like we work with the infusion. Red gets certain cities, alchemy and cities make the damage. Yeah, but you need to use consumable all the times without the infusions, right? I mean, it is doable, but I would find it annoying myself. What? Ow. Okay, the big one is gone. Oh no. Don't trigger that. Do not trigger the big one. Or I need to run. I don't want to run. What is it? Destruction. Yeah, especially two-handed weapon, right? Because you can use magic and then take back your weapon without having to recast them. Yeah, I saw the release. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I don't know if it will get accepted or if it's always stay separated, but I like the idea that you don't lose your weapons whenever you want to do. Like, especially two-handed weapons. Two-handed weapons are like the one you summon yourself. They have too many problems if you cannot just put them away to quickly cast a spell, especially if you go, I don't know, vampire or something like that. And in my experience, it just makes the game much harder for no reason. All right. That's a lot of wood crafts. Yeah, I don't like it. This guy is close to me. Early moments of this build are super annoying. After the initial impression, it gets so much stronger, but early on you do no damage, but very little damage. You do damage, but very little. Like it's 17 point, 18 points. Basically, you do as much damage as 1 point of damage per point of magicka you're putting in, which is terrible. Anyone with pearls? Yes. You can sell pearls, because this is not cheating. We found them. And they wait. I know, but I like to stay in, thematically as much as possible. I remember in the past I complained about how weak these spells are early on, because later on they're not weak. Like, if you take the elemental perks, one thing you immediately notice is that even the novice spells gets much stronger. It's just early on they are so weaker compared to Arcane Grasp or the Blood magic. Blood is one of the best novice spell in the game because it's a range spell even if it's a novice level. But the range is not amazing, but it's still a range spell. And it's one of my favorite spells to use as a destruction mage. But again, we go elemental. I wanted to use elemental. It's just so bad. Consider that there is a synergy between the two elements, right? So if I put an enemy on fire, the frost does 42% damage or something like that, and that is the damage you do. And really cheap. Yeah, it's also really cheap. It's one of my favorite spells. It's a shame the blood magic doesn't scale. It's really a shame because there are some really neat spells in there, and it would be one of my favorite way of playing the game. It's I don't know. I can't convince people to actually make it scale properly. I don't get it. I will never get why blood magic needs to be nerfed like that. Like, blood magic scales 1.4 times your level, right? Whereas every other magic scales twice, so 2 times. And I will never get it, no matter what. Like, if you go here, blood scales 1.4, every other spell scales 2. So the higher the level, the worse blood spells are compared to other spells. And I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Last time we tried, it was really shitty. If I tried again, I would probably try with the FPG that gives you damage based on how much damage you have. No. It is not. It is on purpose, apparently. Because I reported last time, right? And last time we played, and the answer... I even made a mod to fix it. And then the answer was, no, but this is on purpose. There is a mod from me that fixed it, they put it at 2. So blood magic scales like everything else. And it didn't get accepted. Yeah, but there is a 0.6 times difference between the two, even if it's resisted. I don't know, man. Like, try a fire mage at master level and try a blood mage at master level and tell me that the blood mage is on pair. Consider that you're using your own blood, so spells are dangerous for you, right? Like, one example I always bring with, to people when we discuss about this is that Ogma gives you 100 magicka but gives you only 50 health. And the reason is something that Form stated, which is health is way more important than everything else, right? So when you have a spell that uses blood, it needs to be stronger. It cannot be on pair, it needs to be stronger, it cannot... That's just not... and it's not the case, and I don't understand. And I would argue that in many cases it feels underwhelming. Abyssal is objectively the better one. Abyssal is just the better one. It's better than Arcane, it's better than Wind, it's better than the Elements. The last Abyssal Mage we have done, the Shogorat one, was was so strong. That I also don't understand. Like, the gimmick of Abyssal is that it's a dot that reduces magic resist, right? And it costs a lot of magicka, so it's very expensive, right? It's 20% more expensive than Elemental, than like Shock, I think, and like 10% more than Arcane, something like that. So it's very expensive, but it does more damage than anything else over time. And the damage over time is what matters in many battles. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't get it. And this is the nerfed version, by the way. Yeah, this is the Abyssal nerfed version, because the original Abyssal was doing like 3000 damage per second, something like that, when you have all the perks. Like, it got the buff, it got nerfed because of the because it was so broken. And then I don't know, like it's the Blood versus Abyssal that I don't understand. Abyssal Strangulation is bonker, but also the Apprentice spell. Every time you hit the enemy, their magic resistance goes down. So you can just keep hitting them until they don't have any... Like, come on. You can try against the dragon. It's immediately evident how much damage you do with that. You need a couple of perks, and then basically you can... heal anything. The expert spell that stays on the ground is also amazing. I mean, I'm not complaining about the Abyssal spells though. They're bonkers, it's fine. It's just the blood magic, I don't get it. It could be so much better than this, like the whole idea, you know, you're using your blood, but you have more damage. You do more damage, it's faster, you know, you're more of a... Like... You know what? Let's switch to this. So we can... It doesn't take forever to do this. But also, elemental spells in general are really strong. Like, yes, they're resisted by 2 resistances, sure. I don't care, because I will always use the element the enemy is weak to. So yeah, like, okay, it's true that they are resisted twice, but like there are 2 enemies in the entire game that completely resist element. Like, there are Dragon Priests, there are like the bosses, and even then, like I would argue, Archon doesn't really count. Because let me tell you what Incinerate does to Archon. So like, yeah, it's resisted twice, but it doesn't matter. Like, in practice, it doesn't matter. It never matters, because the perks are the same for the 3 elements. So you always pick the right element, unless you go for a challenge run. Like, I'm going into Sartal probably after this, right? And I am not going to have problems with Sartal. Yeah, the enemies are resistant to Frost. Yeah, I'm not going to use Frost. Who cares? Like, I'm not going to use Frost. Why would I use Frost? But it requires more investment. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You need 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, let's ignore this. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 investment for Abyssal, right? You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for an element. It's the same investment. Actually, I would argue you need more for the elements, because you need one, you know, you want to get all the elements up. But the comparison is not, except for Lenore, because the last perk gives you also resistance, so I don't know, it's not the same. Like, this argument that elements are resisted is annoying. I mean, I'm not complaining about the chat, sorry. Like, I'm more complaining about the argument that is often raised in chat in Tribute Tweaks, because any experienced player that knows how to use, not experienced, but any non-idiot that knows how to use elements will destroy basically 90% of the game using elemental spells. I would argue they're even stronger, because most enemies, when they are weak to an element, they're very weak to an element. Like, they're not like 5% weaker to fire, they're like 50% weaker to fire. Elemental requires... Yeah, that's true. I agree. But here's the thing. That's true only partially, because what you really need is 2 points in elemental expertise. Everything else doesn't matter. Like, remember that the Fire Mastery gives you 5% magnitude, right? And 10% less to cast, but 5% magnitude. So, even without this, you're going to destroy everything. Like, you go to Archon without that perk, and use Incinerate on him and tell me that it doesn't melt. Like, I don't know. And I'm not complaining. It's fine that Elemental is like this. It's just that why I just don't get why Blood is not like this. I don't get it, folks. Give me Blood that skills like everything else. Let's just all agree that yeah, it's stronger. Yes, because I'm using my Blood. Yeah, it is stronger. Come on. We didn't get much experience this time. This is dragging. I need a dual cast perk ASAP. I may try again the Blood Mage, but it will be a challenge run. It won't be something easy, because the last time we played it, it was East Log to get through the game. We fought the... Like, it felt like the Wind Mage feels right now, except that you use your own health, so you need to stop healing from time to time. Stop to heal from time to time. So I want to try again. It's going to be again a Mara build like last time. But I know it's mostly because I want a challenge with a mage. You know what I should propose? I should propose to make Molag Bal do more damage when we blow magic. Did you play Wind Mage with Undying Breath? No, because I didn't need it. I was once you get Respite, you like I started with the Lady Stone, so I already had 40% regen, and then I went Respite as soon as possible, and then I was just healing myself, my stamina, and it was working perfectly. It just works. Of course, if you use Undying Breath, it's a bit easier, but I don't like stamina was not really a problem. Whatever to grab heals. At least for me. We had a couple of moments where we were out of stamina, yes. But it's fine. I wanted to keep the... most of the enchantments were like elemental resistance because we were, you know, Altmer. The really strong Wind Mage must be the one, the Vampire one, because... I mean, for any hybrid, Vampire is good. I was also curious about Kinneret. I was really curious about Kinneret too. Because in theory getting less magical, like, you could do a Dammer Kinneret that does a ton of damage. Alright. so 36 for what is it? 40 something damage. Not bad. But we kill faster. Alright. Has anybody tried the heavy armor using the vigilant armor restoration mage, like as in pure damage restoration mage? That sounds strong. You get a ton of cost reduction that you cannot get with ropes anytime soon. You just can't. That sounds pretty strong to me. Only problem is to get the armor immediately, so you need to do the trick where you get one Templar killed at the one Vigilant killed at the Vigilant headquarters, which is a bit cheesy. But you get so much, and then you can upgrade to the, what is Paladin armor or whatever it's called. It's pretty strong. Come on. I want to kill the big one, but I need a range weapon. I need a range spell to do the big one. Ow. Come on, almost there, man. This is low. I don't think we'll be able to get apprentice spells like this. Shame. 2 levels. Really a shame. And also this means I cannot do Sartan. Oh, for Sartara, I really need fireball. At least fireball. Alright, 15 points, that's not enough. But let's have a look if there are other wise. Otherwise, I don't know. We need to do some wolves, maybe. Oh, that was close. Pick it there. You know what? Our punches are stronger than our magic. Actually, it's probably true when I don't have magic, yes. That's it, right? I don't have any other target. Can we try it as a challenge to kill the big one? Will I die? Yeah, of course I will die, but... will I die in a glorious way, or will I die like an idiot? That's a big question. He's super resistant and also has an insane range. Uh-oh. I may have miscalculated a little bit my abilities, just a little bit. 3,000 health. Uh-oh. I know, guys. I think this may be a GG. Maybe, bro. Let's bring it to the orcers. Does he follow you? Let's bring it to the orcers. Let's see who wins. Let's let him kill the entire population of orcers. Dude, get in the water. He's shy. I mean, he's very happy to get me. $2,351. We did 700, 600. Man, we're not going to kill this guy with just magic. I can try to punch him. Come on, let's get in the water. It's your natural habitat. Get in the water. He's scared to... Oh. Uh-oh. I have 100 health with no protection. If it hits me even once, even by mistake, I'm dead. But if he doesn't get in the water, he's fucked. Why is not getting in the water, by the way? He's a mood crab. Way to cheese him. See, if I was an Altmer at this point, I would channel my stamina into Magicka, and this fight would have been over a long time ago. So bets are off. Is it going to kill me? Is it just pretending, and then when it's down to, let's say, 500, it will get into the water and claw me once and I'm dead? I can see that be the case. He's so close. I can't do it, man. I cannot shout at the screen. People will hear me. I'm not in a single house. I'm in a flat. They already complain about me talking to chat. Switzerland. Welcome to Switzerland, my friend. You should talk to a Swisser too. They have very strict rules about everything. There is rules of when you can do noise, when you cannot do noise, when you can do laundry, when you cannot do laundry. About everything. I want my axe speed back. That's so lame with it. It is. I mean, to be honest, it's fine. I complain about Switzerland because it's fun to complain about Switzerland, but it's fine. Really? That's it? That was one hell of a waste of time. Alright, elemental expertise and apprentice destruction. Firebolt, fire rune, you know. Driving easy, hard living in a place where you can't make noise in Italian. It was a choice. I'm fine. I'm fine with rules. What I'm not fine with is, well, I don't know if I want to get political in my chat. Let's say that I'm not too keen. I'm not too happy with parts of the Italian culture. I like Switzerland is has too many rules, right? But Switzerland is fair. If I need a passport in Switzerland, they make it in 1 day. Last time I tried to do it in Italy, it took 3 weeks. And they made a ton of problems, and I had to go around. It cost me time, it cost me money, it cost my sanity. I am tired of Italy. So you guys have no idea. You have no idea. Like, if you like Italy, more power to you. But for me, that's hell. That's just hell. Bureaucracy in general, the way people treat politics in Italian is annoying as fuck. I don't know. I'm good. No, the rules definitely. That's the side. That's the side part. That's the let's say other side of the coin in Switzerland, right? Like they have extremely weird rules. Like one example is they have rules about air conditioning in. You cannot have air conditioning. Like they impose the rule where you cannot have air conditioning. Thing is, the landscape is changing, climate change is clearly happening, and we're even losing glaciers in Switzerland. Like Switzerland is losing important, let's say, natural resources because of climate change. These people are not responsible for climate change, just to be clear, but they are affected by climate change. And we are having discussions right now whether it's a good idea or not to have air conditioning in to change the rules about air conditioning, because there are still some idiots that think that just because in one place you don't feel the need of air conditioning, then the entire country doesn't need it, which is stupid. Which is really stupid, because now I have my children going to school without air conditioning, and children should not be affected by should not have to pay for climate change. It's not their fault. They don't have any. It's not just the children. It's also like the teachers that have to deal with you know, a class of 30 childrens under the sun. It's so dumb. So air conditioning uses a lot of energy. Air conditioning moves air. Heat from inside to outside, right? So it has two effects. The first one is that it uses a ton of energy, and that contributes even more to climate change depending where you get the energy. So the people against it were like trying to avoid overusing energy. This is, I know it's something that it's controversial, but like back in the days it made sense. We didn't have very hot summers. There were like 2 days of the year that were really problematic, so nobody had the reason to use air conditioner, and the cost in terms of energy was huge. Like you need certain type of infrastructure. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. How? You certain type of infrastructure, you need things to make air conditioning work. I'm not defending it, I'm just saying, you know, that's the reason. Thing is, the temperature in Switzerland is changing in all Europe. Like we are paying for climate change, mostly done by other countries. Not even matters. But like we are paying for that. Everybody's paying for that. Like the entire world is paying for that. So pretending that you don't need climate change, you don't need the air conditioning right now is a mistake. The other reason why they don't like climate change, the air conditioning, is because by pushing hot air outside, you do make the streets hotter. Just a little bit though, like just to make it clear, like this is overblown. It's not really that much of a problem, but those are the two main reasons. So the thing is, the country has lost people to heat in the past days because we had a very huge heat wave, and all people are affected by the heat wave. Europe lost children to the heat wave. So now it's the time to rethink the rules, and Swiss people are not very keen in rethinking rules. It's a cultural thing. Switzerland thinks the rules are what made the country what it is, which I mean probably it is true. Just to make it clear, like it's not wrong. But this means that, let's see if she has health potions. But this means that whenever you need to change a rule, because obviously the weather is not the same as 10 years ago. I don't have gold. Shoot. I do have gold. Some gold. Not much. Anyway, now it's time to change the rules, and we are having unending discussion about this topic. One of my favorite YouTubers just wrote one of the stupidest posts ever, basically saying that Europe doesn't need air conditioning, which is because the houses are not made of cardboard, they're made of whatever, like bricks, which it's a stupid argument. Like, it's an incredibly stupid argument, because yes, you do. Even if the houses are made of something special, you still need like air conditioning at this point, because the temperature will rise. Guess we need more data center to figure out. Could shield from the heat. I wish there was a thing that could trap shield from the heat and capture CO2. Guess we need more data center. The data center thing, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know why we listen to billionaires. I don't know why we are doing what we are doing. I'm not even against AI. Like, non AI maybe yes, but I'm not against the concept of large language models. And in general, I like statistics. Like, if you ever work with computers, any type of computer, like from visual, oh god, how's it called? Visual computing, but I don't remember the name, to anything really related to statistics, you know that the thing that is underneath those models is not a bad idea. And large language models are not bad per se, but I'm not sure we really need to destroy everything in order to get them. These are super. Oh yeah, absolutely. But also, you need to understand, Switzerland is an extremely privileged country. Switzerland is in the part of Europe. It doesn't have. It's not like it doesn't have immigration problems, because the immigration happens to everybody else, not Switzerland. It doesn't have the risk of a war like Ukraine had. It doesn't have, like, you cannot be more privileged than Switzerland. It's impossible. It's practically impossible. It's like so, and whoever tells you that's not the case is lying. But you need to understand, nationalism in general doesn't really listen to this kind of things. You think you're the best country in the world because your country works, which to some degree it does, right? Like, and you just forget about the, how privileged you are. So your argument stands on, we're better than Italy because we don't have a debt and we don't have immigration, like bad immigration like they have, which is partially true, but then you forget the other part, which is, yes, but you don't live in a country that has a border with, the Mediterranean Sea, for instance. Honestly, this kind of things happen with all countries. Every country has this way of thinking about problems where, I'm going to die here, man.
Stab you in the back. Die already.
Why these archeries? This is Archer doing? What was he fighting to? What is he fighting to?
Time to die, hero.
Anyway, the TLDR of this is we don't have AC and we are fighting for AC and...
Damn you!
And now the worst party on the country is the one defending AC, which is super fun because of course, you know, there is always now the discussion has moved to that and I wish Europe, sometimes I really wish Europe was a bit more pragmatic about things. It sucks that we have climate change and it sucks that we have supported climate change for so long or that we have people that pretend it's non-existing, but that's not a justification to not improve things in general. That's never going to be justification for that. I'm going to die on this hill. If you get people dying for the heat wave, then you need to fix that first. Okay, let's get restoration, and we're going to get healing. There is no perfect country in the world. There's never going to be. But what I can tell you is that Switzerland is better for Italy, at least for people like me. With all the defects Switzerland has, it didn't put all the problems on the future generations like Italy has done. And now Italy is stuck in an endless loop discussing what to do about it, but there isn't really a solution because when people voted to create the problems, the people that inherited the problems were not alive yet. So that was an interesting way to choose what to do. Oh, Egypt has its own problems. Yeah. Egypt has its own problems. I have a friend that had a wedding in Egypt. She married an Egyptian guy. Yeah, I mean, there are problems there too, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. But my point, like, there are always problems. The entity of problems is different, of course, but there are always problems. You should always be active in politics one way or the other, because if you're not taking care of politics, politics is going to take care of you. And you really, really don't want that. Right now, like, to stay on the topic of video games, right now Europe is having a discussion about stop killing games, the initiative from the Crystal Farm guy about you know, trying to preserve video games and not let the Ubisoft and like crap companies like that destroy Heart, because that's what they're doing. and Europe is managing to fail that discussion. Which, like, how? How do you fail that discussion? The discussion is pretty easy. The discussion is very easy. I buy a game, I want my game. What's the problem with that? It is exactly, yeah, yeah. You have no idea how much I trust, and I have a lot of friends that have that position. I have so many friends that have that position about politics, or people that tell me that politics should not be in video games. Like, dude, politics has been always in video games. There is no, you know, they touch stuff from politics because you don't like it. Sorry about that. Like, what are you finding now? EA is another one. Oh, EA is so bad. EA is so bad. Call of Duty Ghost. Man, Call of Duty Ghost. Ah, there is no politics in games. Call of Duty Ghost. Oh man, I can't. Like even Skyrim, it's a story, like the Civil War itself is a story about clash of ideas and the kind of like what imperialism does to your country, what, you know, the effect of historical problems, all these problems. Like, you can do an entire essay about the politics of Skyrim and people pretend it's not there. But the best take is stuff like, you know, Call of Duty is not political, which, yes it is. Yeah, well, just because it's on your side. Like, people is but some people are adorable, by the way. Just because politics, it's like it's like the infamous way of saying, what is it? That there are two genders, male and political. That's so true, man. It's so true. It encapsulates some of the gaming community's ideas so much. Yeah. God always being like, you know what sucks? I don't necessarily dislike art depicting that kind of thing, as long as you have a critical thinking. I think you should also have this, right? So like one of my favorite games still is still COD 4. Like, I still think that Modern Warfare, it was ahead of its time. I really enjoy the game. So I'm not against that. It's just the inability to see what it is. Like pretending that's just not political because you like it. That part I can stand it. I can't. Very dehumanizing, but also got worse over time. Like, again, Call of Duty Ghost is literally like no, it's not anymore just saying it, right? Call of Duty Ghost was like the enemy removing the whiteness from the soldiers and make them black, and it's not a joke. Like, that's the imagery they went for, and it cannot be more on the nose than that, right? Can we? Can we say equal? It cannot be. Like, how that's not political? There was this imagery of what was this black crystals corrupting the ghost soldiers. I don't know. You know, one of my favorite parts of Skyrim is the Civil War, not to play, but the concept. And not because it's depicting something, you know, where like it's mostly because it's everybody's in a gray area in the Civil War. And there are some nuances, like there is some nuance that it's kind of incredible to see from Bethesda, because usually Bethesda is like, the Talmud is evil. The Talmud are all evil. The Talmud just want to steal your bread and, you know, and conquer your universe and kill your animals. Like, so it's kind of fun to watch the Civil War being like, no, there are, you know, there are pros and cons of each party. Not everybody's evil in the Imperium. Not everybody's good in the Stormcloaks, right? There is a type of nuance you need to keep in mind when you talk about the Sphinx. You know, and like General Tullius is a racist piece of shit. Even if he works for the Imperials, that in theory they should be like the more open ones, he is a fucking racist piece of shit. He's like, Skyrim is not even hiding that. Like, he's telling you up front, the first time you talk with Tullius, he's making fun of Nords.
You make...
And he does it through the whole game. He never stops. Whereas Ulfric never makes fun of Argonians or like Khajiits.
I Shavi, but being happy. But
then you have the legate and, like, you know, her take on, like, her being more respectful, and then you have Gammar, which is way more racist than Ulfric. I love this stuff. Talmorand, yeah. But in Skyrim, they are depicted as the worst evil possible. Like, come on, in Skyrim, they are literally, you can, like, you talk to them on the street, and they bait you to say that you are pro Talos, and they attack you. Like, come on. The first time you go through the Talmor embassy, you find people being tortured, and there is no nuance in Skyrim. It's like, they are evil, period. They are evil.inc.
Welcome. Oh, this here's Candlehearth Hall. Let's see that.
She doesn't have quests.
Enjoy your stay. And don't break nothing.
I already got the quest. Yeah. Alright, so what do we do next? Sartal. I think we need to do Sartal. Alright, let's go. I mean, advancement, yeah, it's not, like, Ulfric is not good, right? Ulfric is not good. Like, he has clearly motivations. I would say he's not racist, he's just politically motivated. He wants to rally the Nords, and therefore he catered also to the worst aspect of Northern nationalism. But this is realistic. This is what you would expect from a leader. I'm not saying it's good, I'm saying it's what he would do.
If there's anything... Sure thing.
It's a good way to depict the, again, politicians. Like, Ulfric is the perfect politician in every aspect. Makes exactly. Yeah. Okay, the fondue, we need to get more fondue. We need to go to Riften after this. Let's do Sartal, and then we need to go to Riften.
All right.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. Yeah, the problem is that Todd sees that most of the gamers that plays video games are like very extremely superficial, in my opinion. So he's abandoning the nuance he usually got, and is embracing the black and white, easy story, easy digestible story. You know, there is Alduin is evil. Alduin is evil, and it doesn't matter what Parthenax says. Alduin is evil. Alduin wants to kill everybody. There is no, Dagotor, or even the, oh god, how's called the guy of Oblivion? Like, the other story used to be more,
It must be. Well, this is highly unusual and very Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this?
I don't know, we used to be more nuanced than what it is right now. Yeah, I agree. And that's a good premise if you want to make an RPG, right? Especially one like Skyrim. Like, you want to give a reason why conflict exists in society. You want this conflict to be rooted in stuff that makes sense.
Will be passed on your actions to come.
So, like the Civil War, there is a reason why two factions exist.
This warning is passed to you because
and the Talmud, it would be nice to get them to be normal, right? You could, for instance, show that they were like mistreated in the past by the Nords, and then now they do the opposite, right? Now that they are in position of strength, like.
What just happened?
Yeah, like.
What just happened? Can you tell me? Now, please do be careful.
Fighting back. They're more racist, right? Because racist goes racist, blood goes blood, blah blah blah. Our regeneration is still pretty bad. Interesting noise that Lala gave to the Drogue. Especially the shouters, they're really strong. You can, like, the noise.
Nothing.
My regeneration is still bad.
I've got some fight left in me.
I cannot rely on the regeneration. Do I have potions, by the way? Yeah.
Huh? I won't go down so easily.
In conclusion, Tamir is the land of content. Yeah, and that's good. That's good. That makes for exactly. Like, it's a land of contrast, how it should be, and that makes for interesting stories, which is what matters to us, the players, right? Like, I want to have a reason to be on Ulfric's side, and I want to see also feel bad to be on the Ulfric side. Like, it needs to be something that makes me think. I enjoy that. I want that. Thinking is good. Also, to claim Nords are racist as a gotcha moment is done, since practically every race is problematic with this. Yes, agreed. Especially coming from, Cyrodiil, Oblivion, and Morrowind. Like, you can say many things of Dark House, but not that they're not piece of shit, right? They are objectively, a big chunk of their culture is rooted on some of the worst things ever. Like, if you think the Nords are bad, you should have a look at what they do what happens in Morrowind. Dark House calling people. Yeah, that was a vague reference to I wonder what. Oh man. Uh-oh, man. If the other one is a shouter, I'm dead. How did I activate everybody? What happened? No, the door is closed and he's not with me. No! Got lucky there. I got so lucky there. I saw him just in time. Yeah, fight then. Do me a favor. Yeah, okay. But also maybe Bethesda could have picked a different name, one not starting with N, that would have been nice. I will never understand this kind of stuff, like, you're telling me they didn't expect that? Ah, no, man. What? We killed the two guys there, right? Let me put this down just in case. Oh, it would be really nice if the next depiction of the Tarmo was not just evil.inc. That would be nice. Give them a reason why they are like this. Explain the story of Tamriel. That would be so nice. It won't happen, but that would be nice. No. We do have fine regeneration. I'm surprised that it's so slow. That feels so slow. Yes, counter. Why didn't get ragdoll? What happened there? I should have clearly... Man, in the other scroll, the Red Guard also have a very rich culture. It would be nice to explore that place too. And see the Elder Scroll from their point of view, like where they are the owner of the place and not just adventurer. Because right now that's what most of the Red Guards are, adventurers or owners. I hate this so much. Every time I do this, there is a chance I die. So if this guy hits me, I'm dead.
seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power.
Almost run out of magicka there.
What? I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savo Zaran of this discovery? Please.
Alright. Easy. North American, what do you mean? That's one hell of a bold claim. I love it. I am a community shader shield. I love community shaders. I think it looks much better than EMB. And it's subjective. Like, I understand if somebody doesn't like it, but for me this looks so much better. I just don't think Lala is too convinced about because they keep saying, oh, come on, no, balls, how much money did they steal to me? Why we keep having this mod into the mod list? Why? I don't want to spend money traveling. I don't want to spend money traveling.
You are relatively new here, are you not? Are we please don't tell me that another... And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps things will be helpful.
I like this island. It also feels very smooth to play. I haven't had a single slowdown. We're testing magic now.
Now, do you require assistance? Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful.
Honestly, it feels good. It really feels good. I'm going to keep the Strata amulet. Pretty Sankano. Oh, I didn't say take a quest.
I don't want to see you treating any of these... Well, you don't... I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. I've heard whispers of more of its work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Okay, that's... no, we're not going there. Those are false one.
You were inside. I am well aware. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
Jesus, the Justitian armor looks amazing. Okay, we're going to get that for us. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to play this very differently from the Wing Mage. The only difference is that we're going Vampire. So I'm not going to be able to, like, I need to use Conjuration to heal instead of Restoration. But it's pretty much the same, including probably the sword. Alright, we got the stuff. And which means magic origin is 75%, magic is increased by 25. We don't care about the second part, but the first part is good. I would like to do more bandits now. Which one we do though? We do, well, we cannot, we don't have anything here, so the only place where I can go is Windhelm. We have a quest for Stony Creek.
Can you...
Let's see. Did we level up? Yes. Let's take spell cost reduction too, not just spell power. Because we don't really need only spell power. I'm not going to take the perk in Apprentice. We are waiting for level 13 restoration so that I can get additional regeneration. The build at the beginning will have prophecy regeneration. There's nothing I can do about it. We need to get to Riften and get some additional moon sugar, and hopefully that helps. We also need to go to... How expensive is Knock 1? I need to check, because we don't necessarily need to go grab it from Altered Steam. But yeah, the easiest way to get it is Altered Steam, so... I need to remember to read every single book we find. So I don't remember what's the at what point it's convenient to switch to Mora. I mean, I guess even the first stick is enough. Is restore but we will switch to Mora soon. I don't want to stay with Julianos for too long. Even if Julianos makes a lot of sense with this build. Well, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Because right now we don't have that much regeneration, and basically the amount of magicka we have is what's carrying the build. So maybe we switch to Mora later on. Oh boy. Interesting. Alternatively, you know what we could do? We could go Magnus with this build, because you cast faster when you cast I think dual casting is slightly slower. So we could do a gunslinger using only one hand. And the stuff to get the 30% from Magnus. Thanks, man. Have a nice day. just me and the family. So 2 dammers and we only have 5 damage. And I have an enemy in front of me. Actually, I should go Apprentice. That was a mistake. I should go Alteration at this point. It was a bit of a mistake to go up with Destruction. I should get some armor rating going. This works only right now. But if I get hit, it's a problem. I need my mage armor. The attack speed of this build is always fun. It was fun to see how quickly you can charge your spell to as a Khajiit. Let's just Craig's Lane. There is we can find Kumanit. That's always a dark elf, right?
Gonna start keeping a knife in my boot. Tired of getting disarmed.
Go to college, Darcy. Use your smarts, he said. Like I'm supposed to figure out which college he meant. Never should have come here. Lucky hit!
Was any change that I cannot recast the word after I break it? Or at least not immediately, because this guy did recast the word immediately after. Like I broke it here because it was just casting it, and then immediately recast it without caring about me hitting him. Yeah, that's a really fun way to taunt you. We'll never be able to kill him like
Make a
this.
fine rock, cat. God, no.
This is the end for you.
You remind me of my cousin's cat. It's that too.
I can.
Make a fine rock, cat. Where are you? Ah, found you. You're routed. Fall back. Ah!
Alright, good one, considering that almost every enemy in that place are immune to, very resistant to fire. Let's get the moon sugar, and then I think we go to Rift then, because I really need to collect as much moon sugar as possible to make fondue. And then we need to buy the cheese, because we're not going to find it too much around. We need to buy it. Well, unless... let's see. Right, we are Khajiit. I can open all these locks. Where are I? There we go. Moon sugar. Let's read this. I'm not going to perk into lockpicking anyway. We took the key. Didn't we? I would have swear I took the key. Do I have a potion? No. I mean, so the bartender. Who's the guy with the key? What a waste. Yeah, if you're Khajiit, you get some of the best lines in the game, in my opinion. They're so good, all of them. Is always we need like 4 or 5 perks in alteration before it's effective. I'm going to invest mostly in alteration right now. I mean, we have 392 magicka, we can afford to cast multiple fireballs, so even if you don't do too much damage, it's still fine. We're going to obliterate everything. I also need to start using that.
So, take a look.
Oh shit. 6,186. She's going toward. She's the one. She goes to Dunster, right?
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Speak to one of the others if you wish to buy something. Khajiit.
Folks, I think I'll stop here. Need to do a couple of things before the end of the day. But we're doing well. So next goal, we get to Riften, get the new sugar so we can do infinite fondue, and then it's just level up. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.